Praise the Lord, brethren. Welcome at Let's Talk. What do we talk about? We're here, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. What are these people? What do these people talk about? What does this lady talk about? We talk about the goodness of God. We talk about the love of God. We talk about how to sail through the storms of life. We talk about on how faithful God is. We talk about prayer a lot because we love prayer in this place. We talk about prayer. We talk about how to love one another, how to find joy. What is joy exactly? We talk about basically about the goodness of our Father and how to enjoy our salvation. So today I came with another topic that I would like us to talk about as children of God. There are a lot of petty issues that come in our way and they tend to swallow or eat up our joy. So I want us to look into how can we overlook petty issues. Children of God, how can we overlook petty issues? Overlooking these petty issues will free us and we will experience joy. Praise the Lord. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 17, Paul tells us that although we are many, we all eat from one loaf of bread, showing that we are one. Let me read 18 also. Think about the people of Israel. Weren't they united by eating the sacrifices at the altar? So we are talking about the petty issues today. As children of God, Paul has shown us that they used to eat together bread. The Israelites were united at the altar whenever they could do sacrifices, they could eat together. So, as a child of God, to avoid petty issues so that you can experience joy, one thing you need to work on yourself and do is to be single-minded. Be single-minded in your purpose. Know that my purpose for life is to serve Christ. No matter what happens around me, no matter what they will say at church, no matter what my sister will talk about, I am purposed to serve Christ. Like, put it in your head. Like how Paul told us that as for me, I live for Christ and dying is even better to die for Christ. Like, focus your mind on Christ. Let things pass. As though you're not around, even if you hear them, but let them pass as though you're not around, because you're trying to overlook petty things. So and so did sweep here. The other one is the one in charge of this. Why doesn't he? Please overlook those petty things and serve God. And number 2 is adopt a habit of God's priority as your own. What is God's priority? That's what you should adopt as your own. Adopt that as your own as a child of God and put God first, others second, and you third. Focus. In this journey, if you don't focus, you will find yourself over and over petty issues and you'll never find peace. Even your prayer life will be disorganized because you've heard they spoke this, you've heard they did this, you've heard they purchased that, and all that you want to be involved and you want to know and you want, come on. Overlook petty things, overlook some things, and just continue in your lane as a child of God by prioritizing the priorities of God. Put God first, put others second, put yourself third, and let things pass. As if you're not noticing, but you're noticing, but you're overlooking them. Because petty issues can really rob believers' joy. A lot is happening in churches where people, just a mere petty thing makes someone leave the church and they don't come to congregate anymore. So let us overlook petty things by putting God first, adopting the priorities of God as your own. And number 3, keep moving forward spiritually. Children of God, I know being mature in the spirit is very good. We all yearn for that. But I want you, if you don't, I don't know how to explain this, but as a child of God, even though you know deep inside that you can do away with, you can overlook these petty things, you can pray, you can do good, you can serve at the tables, you can take care of the widows. Like, you see your life is upright with God. I don't want you to feel so comfortable and to feel like you have reached. No. Keep telling yourself that I'm moving forward. Keep telling yourself and acknowledge that you have not arrived spiritually. Keep yearning for more. Keep looking forward for more. And don't take things for granted. Don't pick up petty issues. Just keep yearning as a child of God that you have not yet reached. You keep on wanting to know God and more and more. Like, let your zeal keep on fire. Don't seize the fire, children of God. So, my dear brothers and sisters, as me, I know that I am not that what I should be. Is there people who tell me that, I think you're better in this. Yes, but I feel I'm not better in that. I'm not as though what I feel I should be. And that keeps me, my zeal up. I don't know what you want to be in these purposeful things of God, how you want to work for God. But as for me, I feel I'm not yet there. So that keeps me on my toes. It keeps me in prayer closet. It keeps me doing the right things. It keeps me on the promises, focused, reading the word of God, searching and seeking. And that makes me overlook petty issues. They actually sometimes overpass. And I hear something, okay, even that one was there. But it's because I've kept my mind moving forward spiritually. And another thing that you can do for yourself is have a rejoicing mind. I always tell myself, whatever situation that always happens in our house, I always tell myself that it would have been worse. Okay. Like, I want to keep my momentum in a rejoicing mood. I tell myself, this has happened. These plates have broken. It would have been worse. Maybe it would have broke and maybe hurt a child or hurt a helper who hurt somebody and we end up in hospital. It would have been worse. So I keep telling myself something negative that happens. I rejoice in telling myself, it would have been worse. I don't allow the devil to put in this, so-and-so has broken, so-and-so has done this. No. I just tell him my mind. So that I try to overlook petty things. I am trying to work and overlook petty things, children of God. One thing you need to train yourself is to find joy all the time. And you find this joy in God and His faithfulness. Don't find joy in circumstances. Don't find joy in things. It is not fair. There are people who will tell you they have all the things, but there's a void in them. That means there's no joy. So it's because they are finding joy in things, in places, in circumstances, in environment, in things to fill them up. Find joy in God's faithfulness. Child of God, find joy in God's faithfulness. When you read in Philippians chapter 4, verse 4 to 5, the Bible tells us, always be full of joy in the Lord. I say it again, rejoice. The Lord is telling us that always, always, always be full of joy. Let everyone see that you are considerate in all you do. Remember, the Lord is coming soon. Be considerate in all. See the positive even in the negative. Like I've told you, my slogan is, it would have been worse. So I always take something in a joy way. So even in the failures, even in the hardships, even in certain circumstances, you maintain your joy in the Lord, our Lord and our Savior. Personal lives, just maintain your joy. There can be spiritual breakdowns, but maintain your joy. You can. It's doable. I'm an example. It's been a process. It's been work on myself. So let the joy overflow in your life. It can happen, brethren. Allow the joy to overflow. Overlook petty things and experience the unexperienceable joy of the Lord. Shalom, brethren.